Hey, you don't doze off. It's time to go out for a stroll. I have to stay here and guard this sector.
No surprises there.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, changing time. So apparently you can do that by sleeping in a tent. It's already nighttime, so we don't have to worry about it. Onwards and upwards.
We'll have to catch everyone.
Yeah. Apparently we don't have to go far. They're right
They're all
here.
congregating.
Yes.
Ah! They look even more zombie-ish than usual. She's just gonna impale herself on it, isn't she? How did I know? Really? That is creepy. Wait, he's just vomiting because of everyone?
It's hella gross. I'd be grossed out in this situation. Suddenly they have knives. When did they get knives? Where did they get knives? Shit, they're behind me too. Where's Edwin? Good lord.
Yeah.
There she is. Oh.
Flame him.
I don't want her setting off my trap, but I guess she set off the trap anyway. Well,
That was incinerated. Now the question is, was this attack mounted because they realized your suspicions, or would they have done this anyway?
interesting question. Let's shut.
Because it seems as though they had been in the village for days.
Wait, these are all the refugees. That was.
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked. It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe someone down there is causing all this shit.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
I'll check it out.
Please let me loot this stuff. There we go. Because they actually dropped bits and. Oh. Well, they did. I'll despawn when it went into character dialogue.
Hey, are any of the spouses around that weren't changed, or were they all changed?
They're all changed. One of the
spouses?
Yeah, one of the guys was the guy talking about there isn't much between the legs.
Are you sure?
Yes, he was one of the guys that attacked us. Look. He was like over. Oh wait, no, he was over in this section.
He was up around.
Yeah, but I think he was a gunner too. Really?
Unless they used two similar character models.
Yeah, they could do copy pasta. What wasn't him?
Yeah, he would have been around this corner.
Oh, wait.
Gone.
Yeah, he's gone. So the wife got to him too. This is that guy. Nope. Yep. He is a goner. Not surprisingly. I think there's another side quest down here, actually, come to think of it. Private Bumpkin. I'll have to go talk to him at a different point. Hopefully we won't miss out on the side quest because we progressed too far in the plot, but then again, the side quests are kind of boring in this game, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Then. I'm not happy about any of this. More and more, I am sensing the Ice Lords behind all of this. You should speak about it with your captain.
Captain, we're under attack. The Deadwalkers are headed this way. We have to be ready for them.
Are you serious, Vulcan?
As a heart attack, Cap. You remember those strange guys? They were possessed by a Deadwalker creature. It was able to use them to find out everything there is to know about this place, and send back the information to their leaders.
Delightful. That's all I needed. Right. You go and sort out the spies. I'll handle setting up defenses for this rat hole.
Got it, Captain.
Did people in the old days even know what heart attacks were?
Maybe.
I thought they used to call it heart seizures.
Could be. But the whole phrase, "Are you serious?" as a heart, like "I'm serious as a heart attack," that is a modern phrase. No two ways about it. Oh, forge for Renko.
Right, because he left his
Forge cart
in the swamp.
like a dum-dum. Actually, it kind of makes sense considering the circumstances. Do I have to figure out how to get over there? kind of roundabout. Oh.
Nope, nope. You have to take a right somehow.
Oh. Well, that was not exactly
Climbing up
obvious.
a sheer wall. Yeah.
Surprise! This game doesn't have a whole lot of verticality, so I'm not exactly expecting that kind of business. That said, not so bad.
Ah! I knew
Hello!
it.
Another one of these guys. Okay, well, let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Oh!
Venom and pulled?
I'll just burn the crap out of him. What's that down there? Another one? Oh, it's out of sight, apparently. What is that down there? Oh, it's just one of those things. Well,
Yep.
apparently me standing above it counts as out of sight. So, I guess it's out of mind. Can I get back down somewhere?
I think it's around the corner.
No, I think I have to
Wait.
keep going. I guess I'll go get the forge card at a later date on my own. Doesn't really matter that much. It's a side quest.
You'll need to help the villagers, though. What if your soldiers are ill-equipped and can't fight the Deadwalkers?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, let's just set this thing on fire. And miss terribly. Apparently. Luckily, fire seems to just wreck their shit.
So, have you actually liked going the more roguish route?
The dodge works pretty well. And there's no penalty for wearing heavy armor. So actually...
Ooh, I like that. Because I always find that with a lot of games, not that heavier armor always is more appealing, but it would be nice if there were armor restrictions. It's just that I suppose they use it as a balancing technique, so...
Yeah, because daggers... Well, realistically also...
Magic doesn't have to necessarily be overpowered to compensate for light armor, though.
Yeah. Well, in this one, they don't even penalize you for that.
That's interesting.
Like, you can cast magic and hit things at the same time, which I really appreciate. At first, when it was doing the whole, like, fighter stance, ranger stance, I got really concerned, because I thought it was going to be one of those, like, really crappy games that has, like, a fighter stance, a mage stance, and a whatever stance. Was even a, oh, that's what's coming after me.
Floaters.
Man, my aim with those fireballs is atrocious. That said, doesn't matter that much. I guess you just have to shotgun blast them instead. And hit them...
Up close.
Yeah. But like you'd think, you fire 3 fireballs, they'd just kind of home in, or something. Or at least fire in a straight line. No, they just kind of spread out. It's like, what's a target? We go where we please for fire, jerk. Okay. Now, oh, climb down. I was like, where the heck are we supposed to go in this situation? These swamps are a
Up
little
north,
dense.
apparently.
I actually really like the swamp in this game. Like, you remember the swamp in Amalur, right? And it was just kind of, like, dreary and boring after a while.
Samey.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of samey, but I get the feeling we're going to be out of here.
I will be interested in seeing what this game holds beyond the swamp. We've spent a substantial amount of time here.
Well, I think the first couple of chapters are going to be spent in the swamp. Hopefully...
Really? No. As soon as we defeat the Deadwalker army, we're gonna have to be forced out, and the refugees have to come, and etc., etc. You know, it should go like that.
Yeah.
Usually in games like this, either you solve everything there is to solve in the area and leave, or you're forced out.
I just hope it gives me the option before I leave, so it's not like I can't ever come back and do these side quests for the loot. I mean,
Well, yeah.
realistically, not that necessary, but it's still something that would definitely grump me pretty hard.
Like
But,
Terrace and Knights of the Old Republic.
if you notice, there are no more doors that go, like, to any other sections of the swamp. So I think this is the farthest we go. So maybe there's, like, one other section before we're done. I'm gonna keep my eyes out regardless. And go back for the side quest. Probably off camera. I'll just film the cutscenes and tack them on somewhere.
It'd be really bad if there was actually a battle and you lost more people because you didn't equip them with the proper weapons.
That would be unfortunate, but I think it...
Sort of like how Mass Effect did it.
But Mass Effect would tell you that
True.
this is going on.
But in real life, things wouldn't inform you.
It's a game. They're going to do that, otherwise players could actually screw themselves over really heavily.
No, that's true.
And I don't think this is the kind of game where they're just going to unintentionally do that. Or if they do, well, then that's just going to be more points against them as far as, like, whether or not this is a good game.
People have to consider what they do, but there are the people that like to fly through content swiftly. Ooh, more of them.
Eat fire.
So they're actually villagers amongst the undead. Hey, I wonder if that means Marana's okay.
Who's Marana?
The woman.
The healer lady?
She was taking care of her,
Oh, she's a vendor that sells stuff that's very expensive. She's not dying.
Okay.
It's kind of hilarious when you couldn't predict the survival of an NPC based on their NPC traits. That being, they sell stuff that you'll probably need later. Actually, that is actually a reason why we'd probably be able to come back. She sells stuff for making legendary weapons and armor. Like, way down the line that we can't afford right now. So chances are either she comes with us, or... Hello.
Captain?
There is none that thou knowest in this cavern, rest assured of that. The being that lives here wishes to take over this body.
Huh. You mean my body?
A pity that thou art not as combative with it. It is consuming thy mind e'en now, and yet thou dost offer no resistance. If thou dost allow it to continue, thou wilt be erased, replaced, and that is not in my best interests either.
Now that's ironic. Isn't that what you're doing to me?
An insulting comparison. This parasite is nothing. It is insignificant. I can easily protect us, if thou dost allow it. Thou shouldst give me more space, more liberty. Open thy mind instead of keeping me prisoner.
Yeah, we'll see. You're asking me to let you come in and mark out your territory. But at what price?
Thou wilt gain access to a greater part of me, to my knowledge, to my power. All that thou risketh is to gain in knowledge and power, and that can do thee no harm. We shall only be stronger, both of us.
Well, let's see. Everything is rosy and without a care.
I imagined that thou wouldst undergo a slight physical transformation. Thy body was not conceived to contain a power such as mine. It will consume thee if thou refuseth to evolve.
There we go. Admit it. You feel better.
Whatever thou risketh in trusting me is insignificant in comparison with what awaits us if thou dost stay and do nothing. If thou dost refuse to evolve, we will both soon be lost, and this world will follow.
Nah.
Yeah, I think we were discussing this before, and one of my greatest concerns with letting the demon have more control of our body is that eventually he may just decide, I want to kill this person, and you're like, no, I don't want to, and then they're like, yes, I will, and then they just use you as a puppet.
I still want to go demon mode to see what happens. But after going through the last couple of bits, it does actually seem like it would go that way where they just take decisions away from you.
At the same time, wasn't it Mr. Sorcerer dude that's like, don't trust him?
Yeah, and he was like the most evil person we've run across yet. I don't know.
Though I have a feeling that he was actually trying to summon that demon for himself.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Or just the demon's power, not the demon itself. I'm not sure. Because that's how the Ice Lords were made. That's what Edwin said.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just wanted to be an Ice Lord himself. Go figure. Yeah, I think I'll do this, and I might just do like a parallel track and just inject the cutscenes at some point. Or do like a what would have happened. But that would require me playing through this game a second time, and I'm not sure if I'm up for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If anything, I'd wait until I can figure out how to modify my, money, so I'm
I don't want to be
man
taken
alive.
over by a parasite thing, but I don't think the game would end if you say I don't want to give you room.
I don't want to give you room. Suddenly you were just, like, playing a different character, you shamble off to the village and blow it up, and it's like... Welp! Okay, let's turn back around and find another solution.
Let's get out of this hole and try to think of something else. Edwin or the Red Scribes will surely find another solution.
Thou doth flee. We have no confidence in these people, we both know this. Just as we both know thou wilt never pierce the secret of this cave without me.
Maybe not without you, but definitely not like this. Whether the scribes are worthy of trust or not is really not the question. Everybody feels like it's in their interest for us to succeed.
Each has a different view of what the meaning of success is.
I just want to get shit-faced and never have to hear your voice again.
Judging by your vacant look, I assume you've had an exchange with the demon.
He offered to protect me against the magic that haunts this cave, on the condition that I let him have more space in my mind.
And? Did it not work?
I refused. I'd rather explore some other solutions before I risk losing my mind, thank you very much.
It's ridiculous. You have the potential to become the most powerful being in Vertial, and you refuse that opportunity because you're afraid of not being able to control it? Time is short. The thing in that cave grows ever more powerful with the passing of each hour.
Well, I think...
She seems to say go demon route.
Yeah.
I'm wondering
I
if...
want to show these to you. Nipple spikes. Do you see them?
No, the ones in the bottom? Yeah-ish.
Close enough for me. Anyway, I think Vulcan mentioned that she might know a solution, so let's go that direction.
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I would like to ask you a few questions.
Well, never mind.
Thanks.
She's not useful. Back to the village.
I suppose the one advantage to going demon would be the speed at which you do things, but then that goes along with the whole, what was it, the Sith take the dark and easy path?
Yeah.
Whereas... Yep.
Yeah. I think it's also going to be one of those where... Oh, can I... Well, too late. Never mind. I wanted to stab that thing in the butt. And it's not going to work. I think Edwin got stuck. This is his problem.
Again.
Back off. Explosions. Oh, it already died. Yep. Yeah, no, Edwin is most definitely stuck somewhere back there.
They just use their breath to assail you.
I think they actually use the breath to, like, ignite, kind of, sort of. Kind of hard to tell. Anyway, there's another loot bag over here. Yeah! Loot bags! I was messing around with the crafting system and doing all the side quests off camera, because they're very boring. It's mostly just like, oh, collect more things. So, if you're wondering, I guess, as a viewer, what happened to, like, all the side quests, like the dude's cart and whatnot, I think we got that on camera. Yeah, if you're wondering what happened to those will be separate videos that are going to be a little bit more tutorial in nature, just because there's really not a whole lot happening apart from just, like, go find it. Whereas this actually has a plot. There was something about, like, the elf prince being comatose, but we didn't wake him up at all, so it was just kind of like, well, this is
Wait, where
pointless.
was he?
You know how in the top of the inn there was, like, a bunch of red scribes around a bed next to the elf dude?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the elf prince.
Yeah, that was the elf prince, and you're supposed to go get a cure for him from the weird floaty windbag things.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work. There's literally no point in doing it except for the reward.
Aw, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
How did he become comatose in the first place?
He got ambushed by deadwalkers.
I see.
Yeah. Go figure. But not exactly what I would call an interesting conclusion, in the very least. I was kind of hoping that it would be like, you wake him up and he's like already half dead walker, so you have to like finish him off or something like that. No. No.
He must serve a role later on.
I hope.
But no.
But apart from that, it was like, go get some more of that red viney stuff that was imprisoning Edwin, and go biff on all the guards and give what's-her-face some more potions. I mean, I got it all on camera, but it's just like, let's keep this out of the main series. Let's put this in side videos. So who cares? Back to the village. I was gonna do a jump cut, and I guess we forgot. I guess we were talking too much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
We were talking about the implications of our decision.
Yeah, I guess if I did too many jump cuts between, you know, quote-unquote plot-relevant stuff, I might as well just stop recording voice entirely and just do nothing but,
The cutscenes, like
yeah.
some people do.
Wait for you here.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think we have to go talk to the red scribes about poopsie doodles. Kick the table, because... Yeah. So I think there's a specific red scribe. Oh, it's, Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
There's a cave I can't enter. Something inside tries to devour my spirit. You wouldn't have anything I could use for protection, would you?
Funny you're asking. Turns out I started working on a potion to help you fight the presence of the demon in your mind. But its effects should also help you against an external intrusion.
I need it right away. The safety of the village depends on it.
I made 2 doses. Here, take them. If someone is with you, it can be used to protect them too.
Thank you.
It'd be horrible if you forgot to give your companion the
Wild?
their potion, and then you're in the. Then you're like, oh, okay.
You just have to fight Rangvar again? Nah! Damn it, Rangvar. Rangvar's like... Rangval? Yeah, there we go. Now, I think which lady's gonna follow us again? Nope, we have to get her to follow us again.
What? I'm going to have...
Now she follows us. There we go.
No, there's someone else we need to talk with, right?
Nope.
Then what's that number 1 down there? That's just the gate out of the village?
Yeah. This is just one of the exits. I like how quick...
Do you have the potions on you, or will you automatically use them?
I don't... I assume we'll automatically use them. I don't know how I missed this crate the last, like, 10 times we've come through this route. Had a lot of... Oh, leather. I thought I had a lot of healing potions. Like, that's actually worth something. Never mind. It's not really. Oh well. Not a big deal. Now the long run back.